Once upon a time, a king loved to have fun by teasing his minister. He often thought up clever tricks to play on him. The king enjoyed watching the minister get confused. It was a game the king never got tired of. One day, the king told his servants to hire some carpenters to build a cupboard. After a few days, the cupboard was finished and ready to use. However, the coating of glue that was applied over the cupboard did not dry up. In court, the king asked the minister to go and check out the new cupboard in his room. The minister went inside the king's room and placed his hand on the cupboard to open it. His hand was struck in the cupboard. He tried to detach his hand from the surface of the cupboard, but the glue was very strong. He was unable to call anyone for help because of the embarrassment that would follow afterward. Meanwhile, the king quickly guessed the reason for the minister's delay. He went in and saw the minister trying to detach his hand from the cupboard. The king was enjoying the scene and said,
"Oh, you got stuck. I forgot to mention the glue."
The minister's face turned red in embarrassment. That evening, somehow, the minister detached himself from that cupboard. However, the king continued with his taunting remarks.
"What about the cupboard? That troubled you?"
He used to ask the minister. The minister failed to reply anything and lowered his head in embarrassment. The minister then carefully designed a plan. One morning, during the court session, the minister approached the king with a humble request.
"Your Majesty,"
he began with bowing respectfully.
"I seek your permission to take leave for a few days. I have a distant relative who is gravely ill, and it is my duty to visit and offer my support."
The king waved his hand and said,
"Very well. Take your leave and attend to your family matters. But do return soon, for the court will miss your presence."
The minister bowed again, hiding a sly smile.
"Thank you, Your Majesty. I shall return promptly."
Thus he took leave for a few days, on the pretext of visiting a distant relative. However, he was roaming about in the country in disguise of a beggar and kept track of the king's movements. One day, the minister came to know about the king's going out for hunting. He followed the king and came to a forest. The king loved hunting and he finally got detached from his troop in pursuit of chasing a deer. After some time, the king lost the deer, which was moving very fast. He decided to take a rest under a tree. After resting for some time, he felt something was moving nearby behind the shrubs. He tried to see it, but he failed to find anything. Suddenly, a large, ugly figure jumped in front of him and scared the king a lot. The king tried to call his men, but he soon lost his senses. Finally, his men arrived and found him senseless, lying under a tree. The next day, when the king resumed his throne in court, he was in a fresh mood again. He saw the minister and teased him.
Did the cupboard cause you any more trouble?
The minister replied with a smile.
Did a ghost trouble you in the forest? Did you have a run-in from a ghost in the forest?
The king's jaw dropped, and he looked at the minister in surprise. This time, the king's face turned red in front of all the members of the court. Moral: treat others the way you want to be treated.